All right, welcome. I am Colby with Mitten Fitness. Welcome to April 9th, Thursday. Today we're doing something special. It's the Support Your Box workout number 1. These are some official workouts that CrossFit.com is doing, similar to the games format. They're releasing one workout for 3 weeks every week, giving you about a week's time to do those workouts, put it on the games website, leaderboard, etc., and track yourselves within your gym, but also internationally. Super cool, super fun, and yeah, scaling options for every exercise. Anyone can do this. Fun. Anyway, oh, by the way, all you're gonna need is a heavy object, basically. It can be any heavy object. Dumbbells preferable, but kettlebells will work. Milk carton, milk jug, water bottle, juice, big jug of juice, something heavy that you can do a snatch with. That's all you need, that and a timer, okay? All right, let's do a warm-up. So today's warm-up's gonna have 2 rounds worth of jumping jacks, mountain climbers, up downs or squat thrusts, yoga push-ups, knee hugs to lunges, and twists, 5 each side, and good mornings. I'm going to go over all of those movements. First off, we have 20 jumping jacks. You guys know those. That's jumping jack. Do 20 of those. Then you're going to do 20 mountain climbers where the left leg and the right leg are going to count as 1 rep. So on the mountain climber, down into the plank position, knees to the chest, alternate. So again, left, right is 1 rep. So you're gonna end up doing 40-ish, 20 each side. That's the mountain climbers. Then we have 10 up downs. Up downs or squat thrusts are the same thing. Down into that plank position, jump out, up, boom, squat thrust. Basically a burpee with no push-up, okay? After those, you're gonna do some yoga push-ups. Do have some push-ups coming in the open event, so these will be a good warm-up for that. For the yoga push-ups, get into that downward dog position, go into the push-up, and then back up into downward dog. From the push-up to the downward dog is 1 rep. We're going to do 10 of those. On the downward dog, heels do not have to touch the ground, but your hips and butt are up and you're making an A with your legs fully extended and your arms fully extended. Head can be loose. Push up in the plank position, core engaged, glutes engaged. All of that. Then we have 10 knee hugs to lunges and twists. So basically you're going to take that first leg, that right leg, hug the knee to the chest, lunge out with that same leg, keep that 90 here, and then twist over that leg that's forward. And we're going to do 5 each side, bring it back, hug the left leg, lunge out with that left leg, twist over. 10 of those, 5 each side, and last but not least, 10 good mornings. So 10 good mornings. Let's do the hands up for these. Stabilize that midline, and then you're going to push the hips back until they won't. Knees are slightly bent, and then come back up. Never losing that stable midline, never curling over, keeping that midline locked, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings and glutes. 10 of those, and then repeat 1 more round of that. All right, press pause, go to that warm up, and meet me back here, and we'll talk through the actual workout. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you're good and warm. All right, for this official workout number 1 for Support Your Box, the fundraiser, it is an AMRAP. As many repetitions as possible for 10 minutes, 10 full minutes. There's 4 movements, actually 3, 1 left, 1 right, but you're gonna have 10 air squats in this. You're gonna do 9 dumbbell snatches on the right side. Then you're gonna do 10 push-ups Then you're going to do 9 dumbbell snatches on the left side. And then you're just going to repeat those for 10 minutes. As many reps as possible. Okay, so let's go over those movements. So first we have the air squat. We've done this a lot. So for the air squat, find that shoulder width or just outside shoulder width stance, squat stance. Then you're gonna stabilize your midline, keeping that midline stable. Your hips are gonna descend back and down. Down till you're parallel or below with that air squat. Midline is nice and stable. Knees are tracking toward the toe. And then you're standing up. That's one air squat. Back down and up. Air squats. All right, and then after the air squats, you've got dumbbell snatches. For these, find that squat stance again, that shoulder width stance. Dumbbells should be placed pretty much in the middle between your feet here. You're going to squat down, grab that dumbbell. Your shoulder's going to be slightly forward here. Your midline's going to be stable. And you're going to shrug this dumbbell up, bring the high elbow, and from there up into the overhead position. So it's going to look like this. You're using that hip extension, using those legs to fire that dumbbell up. Now actually, if you extend those hips properly, forcefully enough, it'll make this dumbbell feel lighter. So you're doing all one side, 9 dumbbell snatches on the right. After those 9 dumbbell snatches on the right side, you're going to do 10 push-ups. With those push-ups, hands are about shoulder width apart. Body is rigid, so the core is engaged. And then you're going to descend. Chest to the ground, keeping that core rigid and stable. Elbows are in slightly, and then pushing up. You don't want the elbows out, you want them in, down, and up. Keeping that core engaged, keeping that body rigid. Now, there are some scaling options for push-ups. Obviously, if you can't do a strict push-up, you can go to your knees. Same thing. Body is rigid from the knee up to the shoulders. Hands are still shoulder width apart. Keep it firm, keep the abs contracted. And then up. All right. So that's push-up. That's a push-up from the knees. And if you need to scale even further, you can grab a chair, bench. I happen to have some taller parallettes here. I'll use those as an example. But you can do a push-up to any object, coffee table, ottoman, even the end of your couch. Down and up from there. Is another scaling option for the push-up. And then after those 10 push-ups, we're going to go right back into the other side of those dumbbell snatches, the left side. Again, that dumbbell is going to be in between your legs. Got that squat stance, you're squatting down to get it, that midline stable. Hand can be out, should be away from this knee. And then you are shoulders forward. You are exploding the hips, exploding that leg extension, and then shrugging that dumbbell to the sky. All right. Those are your movements that you're going to do for 10 minutes. Now is the time to press pause, set that 10-minute running clock, and have a great time with this. All right, I'll see you on the other side for a cool down. Welcome back for the cool down. We've got 2 different movements for cool down. One's going to be the lizard pose, and we're going to do 30-second holds for each side. I'll show you the lizard pose in a second, and then we're going to do a scorpion stretch, and that's again going to be 30 seconds each side, just kind of resting and stretching in those. I'll also show you the dynamic version of that in case you just want to go dynamic back and forth. All right, for that lizard pose, you're going to get down on the ground. You're going to have your right leg is forward, left hand on the ground. You're going to grab that left foot with your right hand, and then you're going to kind of ease forward, stretching that hip flexor area and that quad attachment, and just kind of leaning forward into that. Now you can gradually hold and breathe, and every time you exhale, try to stretch a little further for 30 solid seconds. Or you, again, can go dynamic with that and release the tension, go back in. Trying to get a deeper stretch, though, each time on that hip flexor front area. I'll do it with the opposite leg. You might get a better view. So again, grabbing your right foot with your left hand and just bringing that left foot forward so that you can kind of lean in and stretch that hip flexor area. Really good quad stretch here too. And if you can, bring that chest up high. And again, you can either do that static, trying to stretch a little deeper each breath, or releasing and dynamically going deeper. So that is the lizard pose. The second one is the scorpion stretch. Some of you might be familiar with this one. Basically laying on your stomach for this. Your arms are out just above 90. And then let's start with the left leg. You're going to bring that left foot over the back, and you should feel a stretch in your right shoulder, and then a kind of an opening up of your thoracic area. And you don't want to touch the ground with this. You just want to let it hover. You get a little more of a stretch out of it that way. And again, you can hold these for 30 seconds. Or if you want, you can do these dynamically by rotating each side. Just make sure those arms are straight, slightly above 90 with those hands, arms, and really feeling that stretch. Keeping that leg hovering, not touching the ground with that foot. Scorpion stretch. So 30 seconds each side of those, about a minute total time for each of those movements. That's your cool down. After that, you can do the shutdown challenge, or you can fast forward through this cool down, do the shutdown challenge, then come back and do the cool down. Might be better. Anyway, that's April 2nd for you. Have a great day, you guys. Welcome back. Now for the shutdown challenge. The reps will be in your description. I'm going to demo the movements right now. First, you have ab mats. If you don't have an ab mat, you can use a folded sweatshirt. You can even use a couch pillow, small pillow. Tuck that object of cushion, lumbar support up against your tailbone. Feet face each other. Your legs are in the butterfly position. Back, touch the ground, up. Make sure your shoulders cross the plane. That's an ab mat sit-up. Next, after that is lunges. It's pretty straightforward. Try to find that 90 in the knee. Don't track too far over the toe. Stand back up. Same thing. Alternate legs. Make sure that stride's wide enough to find that 90. After lunges, push-ups. Push-ups look like this. Chest to the ground, if you can. Knees, if you can't do feet from the foot position. And if you need to scale even further, find a bench, ottoman, chair, and do the push-ups to the bench. And last but not least, we have burpees. Burpees, drop to the floor, jump up, or up downs or squat thrusts, plank out, up. Okay, enjoy that challenge. We'll see you tomorrow for the next stay at home get ripped workout. Thanks so much, you guys. Hey folks, really appreciate you tuning in. Please do us a favor, press that like button, subscribe, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, like us, follow us.